Hello, Coach Scott here. Today I'm going to share a secret that some leaders don't want you to know. So, what's the secret? Well, while many successful leaders in network marketing are using the internet to provide unlimited leads, prospects, and sales, some of them are keeping this information to themselves and not sharing it with their downlines. So, if you're in network marketing company and your upline leaders are only teaching you old school methods, then you need to realize that you're probably going to struggle to build your business. And even if you do manage to develop, you will be wasting a lot of time and effort, mostly away from home. So if one of the ideas of getting involved in network marketing or home-based business was to spend more time at home and more time freedom, then listen up and learn the steps you need to take to automate your lead generation process. So at this point, I'm going to share my screen and show you a structure. Okay, so this is one kind of funnel that you can use for automating a lead generation system. So basically, you need to start with obviously traffic. You need to be able to drive traffic. So looking at the first box here, the various methods you have is to set up and use a blog and provide valuable content to people. Make sure obviously that it is of value to your customers, not necessarily to yourself. So good value blogging site. You can also obviously use paid advertising. Various methods there. You can use Facebook paid ads. You can do Google AdWords, and you can do pay-per-view. Also, you have video marketing using YouTube and other websites. And also you have the option to use social media in general. So not just Facebook, but Twitter, Instagram, etc. So we have to basically drive traffic to the second box, which is we would have some kind of a capture page where we capture people's information. Now, these days, what people are doing in order to get people to part with their information, if you like, is we need to offer them some kind of free, something of value again, which is going to be free to get to allow them, or to basically, I suppose, if you like to take it literally, you're sort of bribing them to give you their information. Now, traditionally, this has been, of course, driving people to an email. However, if you've watched any of my other videos, that situation is changing. And really, if you're new to the industry or new to the building your business online, and you don't currently have an email list, then the advice is not to bother. And the reason for this simply is that emails are dying. You only have to think about your own email box. It gets cluttered up in your spam folder or your your folder where it goes if it's not something that's unsolicited, if you like. And certainly with me, I just go in there and I just delete. And I'm sure many of you do the same. We're not even reading what's there. Maybe a quick look at the subject line and then delete. So as from the past, obviously when emails first started, the figures basically are that people used to open emails around about 80%, and actually clicking through on a link that was in the email, you were looking at around about 50%. However, these days those figures have dropped dramatically. You're now looking at perhaps more like a 50% open rate, but the click-through rate is really low, is around about 1 to 3%. So, and it's getting smaller and smaller. So the new trend now, if you're going to be at the cutting edge of the new technology, is to be using Messenger, so text messaging to your mobile phones or to people's mobile phones, and also Facebook Messenger. These have open rates at the moment between 90 to 100%, and the click-through rate is about 50%. So you only have to do the maths between email and these two others, and it's obvious really that you need to start using Messenger and text messaging and Facebook Messenger. So that's the kind of autoresponder you should be looking for out there. There are not many at the moment because it is basically something quite new, but there are some. Okay, so once we've actually driven people then to our capture page, we've made some kind of free offer to capture their information. And here we're looking for obviously a phone number, name and phone number, so that we can text message them. And you will then have a number of automatic messages in your autoresponder, which will go out over a period of time, because it's quite obvious that many people will not buy the first time they see your offer. They need to be shown the offer mostly and on average around about 8 to 9 times before most people will actually take you up on your offer. So you need to have a autoresponder which basically caters to send out a number of repeat messages over a period of time to try and capture the people that take more time to think about things. And this may, some people may take a few months, some people a few weeks, so others may be a year. So spread it over a longer period. Okay, so that's what the next box is. So following up with your prospects. And then you can actually take them through to what we would call a front-end offer. So this price needs to be fairly low, somewhere in the region of between $20 and $50. And you're perhaps going to maybe offer them some kind of a maybe a tool that they can use that you're an affiliate of, like maybe the autoresponder, taking people now away from emails and offering them an autoresponder which will send out messages to text messaging and Facebook Messenger. That could be your front end offer. And then obviously if you're in network marketing, we're looking to get people into our business. If not, then it will be some other kind of back end offer which will be usually a much higher price. Okay, so that's basically the system you would use to automate the whole process. And then really all it comes down to, the number of leads you will get will really be determined by the amount of traffic you can drive to your capture page. And that's a whole different subject. So if you like this training, there's more. Click on the link below to go to my Facebook group. Bye-bye.